It was announced last week that Welcome to Plathville Season 7 is dropping July 22nd. And our girl Olivia Plath recently went on her social media to answer some upcoming questions about Season 7. Now, look, I know I'm a hot second late to this. I'm sorry, I was in Disneyland. Here's your girl and her family at Disneyland for the very first time. So Olivia was like furiously answering questions on her IG story. I was like eating a giant pickle and I couldn't really do any rides. It's a small world because I'm pregnant. So there's a new Sarah Fraser Show podcast. I get into every single thing she said, but here are the highlights. Number one, she is going to be on Season 7 despite asking the network to get out of her contract. She signed a deal to be on Season 7. Sounds like she's already edited in. The show's already edited, but she does say in her social media posts that were on her IG story that this is her final season. She also tells fans that she's going to be on this season very little. I learned a lot through the process of the show, and I give that experience and the people I met along the way a lot of credit in shaping who I am today, but I've outgrown it, and my present day insight and knowledge, I no longer want to help create any kind of platform for abuse or hateful or dangerous behavior. Oh! Network ain't gonna like that. Then Olivia Plath went on to talk about if she's going to press charges against Ethan Plath. Over the past couple of months, if you haven't caught up, she has been very transparent. By the way, I believe her. I think everybody who has suffered abuse, essay, whatever, man or woman, needs to be heard. Not everybody should be believed. However, I completely believe Olivia Plath on this one. She basically says that at one point, Ethan spit in her face. He was cautious to never put hands on her, and she's therefore not filing charges because the abuse happened over 2 years ago. They're not in the same circles. Maybe if they were, she would file a restraining order, but she doesn't really have any concrete proof at this point, but she has documented and she is going to continue to tell her story. Here's what she says. Okay, it's a long post. She says, honestly, this is something that has kept me up at night. If I did go to court, it would be a really long process of reliving everything for what? He was careful not to lay a hand on me so that it would be a he said, she said, literally told me that, LOL. Also, firearm threats towards a progressive woman from an indignant right-winger aren't going to be taken seriously in Trump's America, sadly. Maybe I'll do it for me, but that feels scary too. Okay, well, I disagree on that. I think that the court system takes women very seriously now for a lot of things, much different than 50 years ago. However, I digress.